What's up, my guys? We are back. This is the Juice Box. Sorry to those of you that smoke JUULs on the reg. They are now banned in the United States of America. Big Czar, what's up?
Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you.
Glad
Thanks.
to have you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Dang, so it's crazy. So what? The JUUL's just going to what is it? It's a black market item now, huh? You're gonna have to go on the dark web to get that thing.
I don't know. It's hard for. I still feel like I'll go and see JUULs being sold everywhere.
Well, I mean, you just said it, but this stuff happens all the time. There's all these bans and things go through, and then you still see them in shops and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
So should I load up now?
Yes, you should, and then sell them
Is that
on
like
eBay.
the Flappy Bird or whatever they're gonna sell for like $500?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you could sell them on eBay for like 4 times the profit.
I guarantee there will be people doing that though. You know, there's some schemer somewhere who's already bought 3 pallets of JUUL stuff just to put in his garage.
So what happened with the flavors? Is it just menthol now? Is that the only one you can get?
Menthol and tobacco.
Yeah, okay.
Pods.
Tobacco flavored.
But you can. It doesn't make sense. You can buy all these flavored disposables. Like disposable vapes are allowed with flavors. It's just the pods that can only be menthol and tobacco.
And that's why government and laws like this are so funny because, like, obviously they don't care. Like, no offense, they don't give a fuck if people are using tobacco. So literally all of a sudden, the only reason why they probably cracked down on JUUL is because the article came out when, what company bought JUUL, JT?
Altria.
Altria bought JUUL, to where there was this big article that came out in the notes that said there was a giant batch of JUUL pods that were contaminated and stuff like that, and they knew about them and they didn't recall them. So then all these bans and everything happened, and the government's like, no more flavor pods. And then behind the closed doors, they're like, but we can just make 1 million disposables and all the same exact flavors and different kind of companies and make them melon flavor and cherry flavor and things like that. And that's okay because they're disposables. Like, it's a dumbass loophole law. It's dumb.
I agree. It is.
Yeah, I don't see any point of it. But like, I will say I saw a little snippet on the news. Not that I watch it, but it was on in the background. And like the statistics of like middle schoolers and high schoolers using it is like ridiculous. Like I'm for that. That's like seemingly an issue down the road
For sure.
but it's not just JUUL. What are they gonna smoke? What's the other one? I don't know, but they're just gonna smoke that next week.
Views.
Yeah, views. I mean, I agree. And there's so many, too, like I've literally have heard conversations in stores. Okay, parents go in and buy it for their kids. So if the fucking parents are buying it for the kids, let the kids do it if their parents are getting it for them. I've heard countless times in stores where a woman or man's walking up there and they're like, are these the ones that you want? And they buy them. And they quite literally are just going to walk out of the door and give them to their child. So who fucking cares?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me either, but whatever.
Yeah, who fucking knows? But Bubba, I noticed something this week, though. You haven't been tweeting as much lately.
I just thought of that. It's weird. I know. I never tweet anymore. And I feel like a lot of people don't either. Like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
You'll tweet when the Steelers are back.
I will.
Yeah.
By Big Ben. Like
Big
that,
Ben
for a
back.
while, like 4 weeks, that's all I tweeted.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that. Like, I was scrolling Twitter, and then I looked at your timeline, and I'm like, dude, Bubba's been out of the game, bro.
It's sad. I need to get back in, but like I said, is it everyone's not using it?
I don't
It's just
feel like I don't really tweet either a lot anymore. I don't even know like why or what happened, but like I just don't.
And unlike Facebook decline, like there's no Twitter. Like there's nothing to jump to after that.
Yeah.
Dude, I got
yeah.
no social media like holding my attention right now.
I know. And I feel like it's because I do so much shit now.
It's true.
I get on Twitter and like I tweeted something the other day and I got 0 likes or anything, so I'm just discouraged. So I'm like, fuck this app.
Dude,
Don't worry, man. It happens to me,
dude,
too.
that's a great
But
that
that
just
too, yeah.
bursted like a thought in my brain. Like how it's happened to me countless times where I thought like man, this is really funny. Like, this is a funny tweet that I've concocted. Like, easily gonna get 10 favorites, and then you just get 0.
Just
Yeah,
sitting on the
nothing.
couch bowling. You're like,
Yeah.
if fucking Jimmy Tatro tweeted this, it'd have 5 million retweets
Yeah.
and 3,700 likes.
And that was like Yik Yak too. I loved Yik Yak, and I would try so hard to like have a funny Yik Yak, and like mine would just get like 5 thumbs down.
Yeah, just like downvoted
And then
into
after
oblivion.
it got 5, it just it
disappears.
deletes them.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, "Dang, dude, this is rough. It's rough out here."
Yik Yak was the shit.
Yeah.
I remember when it came back, we were all pumped, and I think I had it for maybe like 3 days and then deleted
Same.
it.
There was
again.
nothing, dude. Like truly was an app like that was perfect for a college town.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
for sure.
Like no doubt about it. Although I had some good experiences with it when I was on vacation at the beach.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you
Oh
told
yeah,
the story
you told
on
the
here.
story on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
So-
but no, it's
That's
Y-
sick.
Yik Yak was sick, dude. And then it'd be funny because you'd have people asking serious questions, and then you would just see one Yik Yak where it was like, "Hey, girl in the red shorts and the black shirt with the fat ass, hit me up, holler," like shit
Yeah.
like that. And then it would go back to, "What's so and so doing?" And then it would jump one more, it'd be like, "This person's a whore." It'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
I really liked how you could just like call people out anonymously.
Yeah.
It was the
It,
best.
it really created some fucking nice drama.
Yeah. I loved seeing just random addresses like, "Hey, party at 34 Grant tonight,
Yeah.
10 p.m." Like that's wild to just
is
throw
wild.
that on Yik Yak. But I mean, I guess throwing it's the same as throwing it on
Sometimes though,
anything
I
else.
feel like they were like pranks though. You
Like
know what
trolling people.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
trying to get a bunch of people to show up at someone's house as
For
a joke.
Sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Bubby, you might have to Google this one. That what you just said sparked a memory I saw today. There, I guess a bunch of Florida teens broke into an $8 million Florida house and had a Project X-esque party very, very recently.
What?
Yeah. And I just saw pictures and shit like that. Yeah, $8 million mansion. They threw a massive party, dude. What?
Play that video.
What the
Bro,
fuck?
like, I couldn't enjoy the party.
Yeah.
I'd be on edge the whole
Well,
thinking
yeah.
we're about to go to prison.
How do you just break into someone's house? Oh man, what's this gonna be like?
Come on,
dude?
don't buffer. There we go.
Dang.
What ad we getting to?
Yeah,
Probably
seriously.
fucking Facebook.
I didn't even know Duck Dynasty was still a show.
Uncle Si's probably still drinking sweet tea out of the same cup.
Oh, dude, Uncle Si was the shit. Wait, hold on. What's that say right there?
The $1,500 bottle of wine they drank. That'd be pretty cool. Bet
Wait,
it
what's-
stunk though.
What's that say about Peyton Manning? Purse and a football signed by. Damn. So they stole a
that's
bunch of
ass.
shit too.
That is ass.
Dude, why isn't this fucking video
Yeah,
working, bro?
is that? Oh, I thought that was Vanessa Hudgens for a second.
I truly when I make enough money, I want to buy a car from Carvana just so they pull it up in front of my house and drop it off.
I'm
I wanna-
pretty sure they're like failing about to like close as a business.
Oh, this is
they're-
that. This
they're-
is
they're
ass.
just they're
This
hey
is dumb.
guys, the party's wild. They're having a pillow fight.
Oh,
right now.
party! It's a fucking sausage fest.
Yeah.
looks like a party at Greg's right now.
That's a great ratio.
45 guys and 2 girls.
I
in
literally
there.
don't. Oh, there's one girl filming.
Yeah, wow, that was not okay. What? See?
Go down. There's another video.
Oh,
All right,
damn.
pictures.
Oh,
Sure.
so,
Holy
okay.
shit.
So there's some women. there.
Okay,
All right, we take it back.
we take it back.
Lot of fucking people. I was about to go in though. I was like, "What headline culture's crazy." I'm thinking Project X party, and here they are pillow fighting in the middle.
Here's the real question: Would you guys have partaken in that party?
No, like I said,
Absolutely not.
I
at
couldn't.
that age.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't
think
know.
I don't think I would have been able to enjoy the party. I would have
Here's-
just been like on edge the whole time, like we're about to go to fucking prison.
Here's the biggest difference for me. Even if it was a friend's cousin who's half removed's aunt's house, that's one thing. But a house that, like, from my understanding,
Nobody had a connection with.
nobody
that.
had a connection
that's-
with, no way.
I
Yeah.
ran from my own party in college.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I heard the cops were coming, and I said, "Guys, I'm fucking leaving."
You just
Because
left?
I already had 2 underages, and I was like, "I'm leaving,"
Yeah,
and I just
damn.
ran.
Dude, the fuzz were always after you, bro.
They were. I was
They were
one of the.
sweating you all
I was
night.
no, dude. I was one of those kids that maybe it was just my baby face, but they always like were after me.
Mhm, mhm.
You know,
That
So-
shit sucks.
Yeah, dude, there was in high school. I don't know if you guys know about this or not, but kids in my class would break into a local establishment and party there. And I never went to.
I know where it's at, right?
You might if we're thinking the same
yeah,
one. Up,
maybe.
up.
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
top?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I did that.
Did you?
Yeah.
you went there?
I mean, not for a giant party, but we were there. Just
yeah.
a few of us were up there, and dude, I don't know if I should tell this story. Well, let's just.
how many years ago was it?
A long time
So
ago.
statute of limitations.
This
So
was
I think
easily.
it depends though.
Yeah. So
It's
what?
It
Was
was
on the
like 12
crime.
years ago.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
No,
We'll
we
leave it
didn't
that way.
name it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
And actually, I'm
Just
pretty
use
sure that
a-
place is gone now.
yeah,
It's been torn down, so it doesn't even matter.
doesn't
just-
even matter. I'm
just
still
you-
not going to say
Yeah,
it. Though.
don't
just
name
use
it.
aliases.
Yeah. So
you know, we're good.
So we went up to this local. It was one of the nights where we were the high school house where we always used to party,
Mhm.
and we needed a beer pong table. So we literally drove up there and we snuck in and stole one of the tables. And literally, even though it was a couple second drive, we just have the table hanging out of the car.
Yeah.
Like if cops stop us right now, we're fucked. So yeah, I've been in there before.
Uh-huh. I've been in there, but I didn't do the parties. Like people like legitimately went there and threw a party a
But
couple times.
It was funny because we would show up there and there'd be people in there
Yeah.
like that we know.
Yeah, it was like a known thing. I just never did it.
Dang.
I don't know why.
I'm super curious.
Me too. I
where-
want to know bad.
I'll tell
Someone
you
just
guys.
text me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it called?
Wait,
It's-
Jake, you can't say it.
I can't say it.
I was gonna say you should send the text.
Write it down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. There you go.
write it down.
So I had something kind of similar in high school. Like my class, somebody's parent was like purchasing a house, but it wasn't.
I was
fully-
there. I was at that. Party.
You were at that party?
Yeah. That party came to my mind as well.
And that's like the thing where I didn't go to that.
Yeah.
And it just
Oh,
so happened.
Dude, that's not the place I was thinking
Oh,
of.
that's what.
but I've partied in there.
Are we talking about over by?
Wait, well, I was with you when we stole
Right
the
on.
I'm
table
trying to
from
speak
there.
in
there.
code. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I was there
And
too.
it
I'm
just so
completely
happened that
thinking
it
of a
was
whole different
across
thing.
the street from a teacher at
Yeah.
Essential's house.
So dumb. Yeah, and the party that we see, because we all thought it was like his house.
Wait,
Yeah.
sorry. What happened?
Go ahead, start over.
So, like in my class, it was like during football season. Somebody's parent was in the process of purchasing a home, and apparently, like it wasn't fully purchased yet.
Oh my god.
But we
So
were.
They
Yeah.
threw a party there, and it just so happened that like Essential teacher lived across the
Directly
street.
across
Mm.
the street.
Gotta love that.
Yeah,
Did you guys get in big trouble?
At football practice, of course, not at
everyone
school.
had her,
Not
yeah,
at school,
right.
but at football practice, we got in
Mm.
trouble.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to. So Jake and I were on completely different. We were
So wait.
talking about two different things.
So
Like
did we?
the place he's talking about. Also, yeah, people did party there, and I
It
was
still
with them. I was
exists.
with them when we stole the fucking table from there. I completely forgot about this. But that place still exists. The place I'm talking about is gone now. It's torn down. I'll give a hint to where it's close to Warwood. That's my only hint I'm gonna give. We'll talk about it after the episode.
Cool.
But now I'm sitting here trying to think like weirdest places that you ever went to a party. Like, do you have any? Does anyone have any really good ones?
I mean, I have a wild story, but it was somebody's house. Like, so I remember we went to a Marshall County party and like Proctor or whatever. And dude, you know when you walk into places, and even if you know people there, you instantly realize that like this is not.
Not
My
my
scene.
scene.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we fucking show up there. There's people driving 4-wheelers back and forth, yelling, and there's a giant fire going on. I mean,
yeah.
it was cool, but at the same time, that's probably only the weirdest place I can think of right now to where I
Yeah.
went to a party and I was like, I don't know if I should.
I
be here
have
right now.
one in college. So if you go all the way down to High Street, like all the way down High Street to where the end where there's like that BFS liquor store and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's like you keep going straight and it's like a bridge kind of.
Uh-huh.
We were under that bridge in just like a yard. Like I don't know, I can't remember if someone had a house
I
or
knew kids that lived under that bridge.
and okay, maybe
Maybe it was the same.
I don't
people.
know, but it was just weird vibes when we were there, and it was just under the bridge, and there was like a big fire.
Did
and
they have
shit.
a band? Was there a band playing?
Yeah, I think there was a
Yeah,
band.
it had to be the same
Yeah, it
kids
had-
because they were in a band.
Yeah. So, but it was
Take
random
two?
because I didn't
Yeah.
know. It was just I don't know how I got.
to the party.
Yeah, like it was just me and a handful of people. It was fun, but
Yeah.
I was like, why? How the fuck did I get here?
Those are always some of the
Yeah.
more fun ones in college, though. When you just like you end up at a party because like a friend of a friend of a friend
Yeah.
knows somebody that's going to be there, and you show up and it's truly like nobody you know,
Yeah.
and you're kind of just like. I went to a party in South Park like that one time, and I had a fucking blast, but
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody.
But sometimes those are like the most fun
They
times.
are,
sure.
yeah.
Because you can be more loose too.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you're like, I don't know these people.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, dude, it hits a point sometimes. Like, I don't want to trash wheeling people, but like a lot of wheeling people go to WVU, and like wheeling parties will eventually get a little old.
For
If
sure.
that's all you're going to every weekend is like house parties with just wheeling kids.
Dude, easiest way to meet people at a new party, get yourself on that beer pong table and don't lose.
Yeah, stay
and,
on.
and then all of a sudden, like you got people talking to you and shit.
That is true.
Like when you're active in
Yeah.
these parties that you're
That-
not supposed to be at.
That made me think of when this was just 2 summers ago, Bubba, when we went to Arden, and we had a floatable like pong
Mm-hmm.
pong table right there in the water, and then it was just these random couple dudes, and I think one of their girlfriends just came and started hanging out with us and just started playing pong.
Yeah,
But that is the way to just
it is.
meet people.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
And I went to a few parties like in high school and after high school, like in the middle of fucking nowhere, like couple out at Big Wheeling Creek,
Yeah,
like on random campsites
Sa-
or campgrounds, and yeah, those ones are always just like weird vibes.
it is weird vibes, right? Like,
but like yeah, have a good time.
yeah, you do, but
But,
then
like-
you look back and you're like, man, I don't know if I should have been there.
Yeah,
Type deal, like.
I
Some
remember
weird
one,
shit could
one,
happen.
Yeah, one I was at, a big fight broke out, and I remember just being like, "Wow, I don't know any of these people that
Yeah.
are fighting." I was like, "I am not getting involved in that."
It's so funny what I mean. Some people still do what you do to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
When we were kids, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, dude, like,
You'll go through the ringer.
Yeah.
yeah,
seriously.
for,
Dude.
for sure.
I'm sure you guys have done this. This was, I don't care. It was me, Brian Felton, Brett, and like Chance and Michael or something. Senior year of high school. We went and parked outside of CVS.
I knew you were gonna start. I was gonna say the same
And
thing.
we started asking people if they would buy us Captain Morgan. And we got a guy too.
Nice.
And then we had Maria just drive us around wheeling while we drank the
Drank.
bottle.
Hell yeah.
that's awesome.
It was a good memory.
Dude, we used to do that too. We'd get a case of beer and just booze cruise around. I'm not condoning drunk
No, yeah,
driving.
definitely not. Definitely not.
We were young and dumb.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. Don't do it. But like, it was a blast.
You used to do
It
that
was
shit
fun.
all the time, bro. Roll up to CVS, you get there at a good time. You're like, all right, we're gonna sit here. Do we know anybody that's coming in?
Dude,
Yeah.
some of my earliest drinking, like you said, used to do anything to drink.
Yep.
Like, we legitimately, we would keep blankets and pillows in the trunk of my car because we never knew on some weekends, like, if we were actually going to have a place to sleep.
That's smart. I
Like,
never-
there
True.
were so many times that, like, me and Tidro slept in the trunk of my little Acura.
Hey,
Like, dude, it's like so many times. And what we also did a lot back then, it's so funny now because, like, we could have easily just gotten picked up.
oh yeah,
Because there's a curfew in Wheeling when you're that age, right? When
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
18, you're still
That's
under
wild.
curfew.
I think it's 11. I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
So like we literally used to get bottles of what was it called? Calico Jack or Captain Morgan, whatever. And then we'd go into Sheets and get a bunch of plastic bottles of Coke,
Hell yeah.
dump a little out, fill them with cap. We would walk around the neighborhoods of Woodsdale just drinking
That's fun though.
It's
Coke.
fun.
I kind
And
of
it's so much
guys,
fun.
should we just do that now?
Dude,
Yeah.
I
I
love
think we'd have a blast.
I
I
had
do
so
too.
much fun. I have one of the funniest stories, dude. Like it was an all nighter thing, like where we parked the car at Vance, got all our shit together, and just literally walked the neighborhoods. And we hit a point in the night, and like you guys might not think this is funny. At the time, I was drunk and stoned, and I remember in the heat of it, I thought this was one of the funniest fucking things ever. I could not stop laughing. I was giggling like a fucking idiot. We were walking down one of the roads, and we saw a trampoline in these people's yard. We were like,
Never ends good.
dude, we just picked up the trampoline, 4 of us, and just moved it like 5 houses down and put it in their yard.
That is not
And
what
that's
I
it.
thought you were
And
going to
that's
say.
it. And I was laughing so hard at the thought of the family coming out the next morning and being like, when did we get a trampoline?
Or yeah, that's what I say. Like on the like I was gonna say, imagine like a little kid.
Yeah,
lived there, and
right?
he walked out. He's like,
A
"Mom, you got me a
Dude,
trampoline."
I was in tears from
that
laughing.
dad probably cursed you out for 2 years because he
Oh,
had to buy an $800
Probably.
trampoline that year.
Yeah.
Dude, just picture this. Imagine if the original trampoline owner, dad, was just an asshole, and he comes walking down the neighborhood. He's like, "Why'd you fucking steal Timmy's trampoline?
Did you take my trampoline?" Dude, I'll never forget that story and just how hard I was fucking laughing.
What if that
and it was a random group of guys that fucking did it. It was me, Brady, fucking Shane Livingston, and I believe Brad McGraw.
That's funny. That's a
That's
squad.
a random group of guys.
That's a
like,
squad.
What if that caused like a Hatfields and McCoys type feud
Yeah,
with those
between
two
those
families?
people?
And now, like after that, like he had his trampoline like strapped to the fence and the
Bolted
ground,
to the
bolted
ground.
to the ground.
It honestly bums me out, at least in America, probably, that we'll never be able to, have like a Hatfields and McCoys feud
Yeah.
in real life.
You
Because
don't want
maybe-
that ever again?
No, I want it.
Hey, give it time. The Hatfields and McCoys feud might just spark right back up, like
Dude,
the actual one.
Listen, I'd be pumped.
We know a Hatfield.
That's right.
Yeah.
Listen, sorry, I'd be pumped if like instead of the local news about like what's going on in other countries, it's like this week in the Hatfield McCoy's feud, Tim Hatfield / Jenny McCoy's tires in front of church on Sunday, and like
Yeah.
that's the big article that's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
around the fucking country.
Dude,
Bring it back.
That'd be hilarious if they started feuding again.
Dude.
It's been like hundreds of years.
Yeah,
Dude, I think they have
Or well, maybe not hundreds.
they have a family reunion together. Their
That's-
family reunions are together, I
Really?
believe.
I was gonna
Really?
say, I'm surprised.
dude,
in
you
the
know they get
content age.
some people get hammered there and
Talk
start
shit.
talk shit and
Oh,
fist
yeah.
fight. You know it happens.
Dude.
And then they start wrestling, and
Yeah,
then someone gets
yeah,
stabbed.
Yeah, I picture like
and then
yeah,
it leads to this whole big thing where like a bunch of guys end up getting tied to a tree and then just like shot.
fuck.
Jesus. Just-
No, that's what actually
I know.
happens in the show.
Yeah.
Dude, just imagine though, like back in the day when like your dad was like, "Listen, anytime we see a McCoy, we're gonna fuck him up," and you just roll up to the grocery store, and the McCoy boys are walking out, and they would just get into big scuffles over
Yeah.
a fucking pig,
Yeah.
over a pig.
I don't know how accurate the miniseries is. I love that miniseries,
It's very good.
but like
It's really good.
it's just crazy how it's started. Yeah, like they were kind of like friends.
They're
I thi-
friends.
I
They were,
mean,
yeah.
But then like the Civil War split people up, and I think some of the McCoys fought for the Union and the Hatfields for the whatever. But like it starts off with the one McCoy like at the bar, and he refuses to take his jacket
That's it.
off, right?
Yeah,
And then they
Fucked
kill
up.
him.
Yeah. yeah, I remember well.
Damn.
And it's crazy. John Dutton's in that show.
Yep.
Old Kevin
Mhm,
Costner.
mhm, mhm.
Dude, those Kentucky people thought, dude. They thought they were gonna
they
mess
got-
with the boys.
They got
Fuck
fucked up in
Kentucky.
that show.
They got fudged up.
But yeah, I kind of want to just walk through Woodsdale at nighttime now.
No, okay, I'm happy you brought that up.
We
We
used to
could
do that all the time too.
we could just start like a walking group, and then like everyone will be like, "Why do you guys always come back hammered?" We'll be like, "I don't know," but we could just meet somewhere and just
Dude,
walk and
I'm
just
down
drink.
I'm down to start a walking group. Jake, that could be the thing we start.
Yeah.
We just start a walking group.
Yeah.
And we
Where
just
we
walk
drink.
Yeah,
we just walk places.
Middle-aged mom's gonna show up for
yeah.
exercise.
Hey, the more the
They just
merrier.
have a handle on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next thing you know, a year's time will pass, and there'll be like 70 people just like always walking together every Friday or
Dude,
something.
I'd be so down to just like park my car at Vance and just walk the streets for like a couple hours.
I would too. I'm. It's the little things like that.
Would you
that
guys
I
walk the
miss.
pig path?
I'd
I
walk
would
it.
now, yeah.
I would now.
Okay.
What are they gonna? They're gonna come rolling up on the fucking squad here?
Nah,
Nah,
they thought.
I've walked it a couple times at night. It is creepy.
it is weird.
I've walked through it a few times.
It's pretty weird.
And yeah, like I don't know if it's my brain, but like it is kind of eerie in there.
It's definitely just your brain. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. It's
Because
definitely a
of
brain
what
thing.
we've heard about it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, walking on a high street was probably 10 times worse,
More
True.
dangerous.
more dangerous. I
Yeah.
mean,
Very true.
Yeah, you never even know. You could
Yeah.
just get drilled with tear gas on
Yeah.
High Street.
I actually forgot about the curfew thing too. Truthfully,
the curfew.
The curfew.
Yeah, dude, we did some stupid shit back then. It's like we really could have gotten in a lot of trouble. I mean, especially because that curfew thing. And I truly don't know how the cops never just stumbled upon us.
Dude, I'll
You
never
know?
forget. We were probably 16 or 17. Me and the Schwarf were.
Dude, the Schwarf gets brought up every.
We were
episode.
out. Me and the Schwarf used to scheme in his car and wheeling, which I mean, just drive around in it. But it was like way too late, and there was one of those things you got to drive through
Tunnel.
a checkpoint,
Tunnel.
and we weren't doing anything. We were just late, and we were like nervous as fuck. Isn't that funny? Just
Yeah.
because there's curfew.
Right.
Like we weren't drinking. Like there was nothing.
So you would just leave the house when we were all asleep and go.
Yeah,
ride
me and
around
the
with
Schwarf used to go ride around. Yeah,
Yeah, but like we would all be asleep up there, and like the Schwarf would hit you up, and you would just
Yeah.
leave.
not all. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
I
We used
didn't.
to ride around a lot.
I
It was
didn't know
fun.
this.
Yeah, we used to bump Wiz Khalifa. Like I remember, I just used to fucking. I can't remember when did that one. Hold on, just give me a second. I gotta fit. When did Let's Get Medicated come out?
Oh,
That's
Jesus
ONIFC.
Christ. Yeah, that 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sounds exact. Because I remember I would just freaking vibe so hard to that. song.
Well, it was the school year. It was the school year where it started off 2012 and turned to 2013
Yeah,
in the
that's-
spring.
yeah.
So that school year.
Yeah,
Man, you were still in high school that year?
I graduated in 2013.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Okay, so I wasn't home.
No,
That
I was gonna say.
But I
yeah,
mean-
you were. Yeah.
I just mean starting my sophomore year, we would. So
No,
yeah.
I think it's funny. That's why I was just.
No, I'm
curious.
saying you were probably home sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah. I was just
Sneaking out of the
snoring.
house, dude, was so thrilling.
yeah, but it wasn't even like
You probably didn't actually
I didn't.
have to sneak.
I just said like I'm going to hang
Yeah.
out with Schwartz.
I snuck one time, dude. I had to sneak out of the house because I got in a lot of trouble, and I was grounded, which is bullshit. You can't ground a 20-year-old. Come on. Anyways, I thought I was being fucking sly, and I go out to the driveway, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna throw my car in neutral, and I'm gonna push it out of the driveway, and, so they don't hear me start it, and then and then I'm gonna start it when it's only fucking 15 feet further back, like not a big difference, but like, so I thought I was being sly. Put the car in neutral and take the parking brake off. I'm a fucking idiot. Because like the car just started rolling before I couldn't get back in front of it in time to push it out. You know what I mean? It's like a 2-person thing. Long story short, the car rolls right into the side of the house.
No. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
There's still a big dent in the side of the
Oh
house
my god.
to this day.
Dude, that
And I just looked at it for a second, started it and left. Just like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
that's just dude. So this is a good argument. What's the last age that you can ground someone?
Well, if you're my parents, it's as long as you're under my roof,
Hey, I mean,
I could
I
do
mean, I
whatever.
guess there's some that works merit to that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
some merit to that. I
Yeah,
guess.
I wouldn't disagree. But when you're that age, you're like, this is fucking bullshit.
you
Yeah.
think Seth can get grounded right now?
Hey, now.
Yeah, I guess there's definitely a limit. Probably
Yeah.
when you hit your late 20s.
Yeah.
But also, like, are you doing anything to get grounded at that age?
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got caught smoking in the house. That's why I got in big trouble that day. So,
I remember one time. A sidebar. Can I just say something funny? When we all when there's not much happening, we end up going back to old drinking stories,
Always.
which is fine.
Yeah.
It's just really funny to me. But anyway, I got an old drinking story.
love them. Keep
Uh,
them coming.
It's like it'd be like something out of literally a movie. This is probably my senior year. or my junior year. Me and like Brian and Michael were in our basement at home, like secretly trying to drink, and we ran out of whatever we had. I don't know. So me and Michael tried to sneak upstairs. I don't know if you remember, like, let's say you're sitting at the island and you turn right and there's that little cabinet where Dad had old
Oh, I
bottles.
remember.
So me and Michael snuck up there and like we didn't turn the lights on and we like tiptoed and got a chair and I like climbed to the top. And as I was reaching for a bottle, the light turns on and it was Dad.
No way.
And he wasn't mad. He
Yeah.
was he was just half asleep. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, nothing." He said, "Quit that." And I just put it back and we went back downstairs.
Love that.
It was really funny.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah.
That's just like perfect timing.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
What are you doing?
It is true though. It's just one of those weeks where like there is not much going on. So the only thing that is popping in my head is just like things that have happened throughout life.
Do you want to know? This is kind of like has to do with like drinking young. I was at a bachelor party last weekend, and Mackenzie's cousin, he's 21,
I
never
saw the picture.
never drank before.
Oh no. That's not a great way to start, I don't think, at a
No,
bachelor
you
party.
saw his other cousin
Oh,
passed
damn.
out at the baseball game.
That
That's
was
a whole other story.
Imagine your
That
first
dude's a fucking shit show. But-
Imagine your first night out is at a bachelor party.
Yeah,
Ever
for
drinking.
real.
Well, so we went to this bar the first night, and he's never drank alcohol before. He orders one of those big like fucking buckets, liquor buckets. It's got like 5 straws coming out.
That's-
of it.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Umbrella
awesome.
and everything.
And, like I'm just cracking up. He finishes it, and like one bucket fucked up, wasted. He stands up, he's like wobbling and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's just so, you know what I mean? Like that's so funny to see the difference. Like I feel like I could drink that whole bucket and I'd be perfectly fine. But like a young kid that hasn't drank before, that just like rocked his world.
Well,
It's
imagine
just funny to see.
imagine thinking that's the smartest thing to pick for your first drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, like
Well, but
normally.
I think there's like, I get his thought process.
Like it tastes good.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say, because I think when I first started drinking, I want something that tastes good.
Right.
Like I'm not like, oh yeah, let me pound some beers. Like I wanted like a tasty drink, so I get like getting like a tasty.
Yeah, I get it. Like I
Yeah.
can remember when I was like super young. I wasn't even 21, but we had fakes. So I was in a bar and I was like, I ordered a Long Island. I was like, yeah, I just want to keep it easy. You want to get a Long Island? And the bartender was like, keep it easy. There's like, she's like, there's like 4 shots of different liquors in this. And I was like, but what I actually meant in my mind was, well, it tastes really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like trying to drink something that tastes like shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's gonna be funny when 5 years go by and you hear through the shadows that kid's never drank again, and that was like his
Just
last time he drank.
traumatized.
Dude, like it's probably quite possible. He's like just got like an innocent personality. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just keeps to himself type,
Yeah, that
which
dude,
is fine.
that dude was zonked at the Pirates
Oh
game.
my god, shit show,
Yeah,
fucking shit show.
Jo-
Embarrassing, honestly.
Jock sent me a picture, and I literally messaged Jock back. I was like, "Is that kid okay?" He was out.
Dude,
Can
we
I-
don't
can
even
I
know
give
why he passed.
One of
out.
the scariest moments of me in high school that
Absolutely.
involved driving around and drinking.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe drinking, maybe not even drinking. So, like, when you're driving around late at night, that's what you did in high school. For some reason, my friends started this trend of like throwing fireworks at people,
Oh my god.
which is a very easy way to get arrested. I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And so the one night, I mean, there was a bunch of us in the car, and we were just driving up around the Highlands. So they decided to target 2 dudes coming out of jails, and we did like 2 drive-by. It was awful. And on the second approach, they jumped in a truck. So for like 40 minutes, they chased us from Triadelphia down like through the back roads of the Grove to like back up. I was scared shitless.
I'm scared shitless right now.
Like I had friends like laughing, and I was like, "I'm gonna fucking die tonight."
Yeah.
I love stories like that. I have so many just like that. Except, well, it didn't involve throwing fireworks at people.
yeah. It was
But we used to go on these. We used to call them Saint C runs.
Oh my god.
My senior year or summer going into senior year, we used to go on these. We would, like I said, we called them Saint C runs, where if if you don't know this, all the kids at St. Clairsville, like the high school kids, they hang out in their school parking lot. It's
I have heard that.
It's like their Vance parking lot. So they all just congregate in their cars and stuff in their school parking lot.
Which kind of weird.
So, yeah, I mean, it is kind of weird, but it's whatever. It's their tradition. But
St.
so
Clairsville.
we started doing it. We'd roll over there. Like a car deep full, like 5 people in the car, and we'd roll up, and when we get close, we'd start blaring DMX, and we'd roll down their parking lot and just drive by them, like everyone hanging out the window, like fuck you, like all this stuff. It started to become a routine, like we do it every weekend, and there's a couple times we got chased and they tried to follow us, but we were always in like either my car or Alden's car, and they couldn't like keep up with us. One night, they were waiting. They like knew it was going to happen. Sure enough, we fucking showed up like clockwork. We rolled down in there, and cars, I'm talking like they were all in their cars ready, like 6 cars deep, fucking followed us out of there. They followed us all the way back to Wheeling.
I remember getting the call.
And we started calling everybody. We were like, yo, we got cars full of St. C kids following us. One kid was like, holding a bat out the window. I was like, dude, there's about to be a massive fight. We called everybody we knew to get to Vance parking lot. We rolled up to Vance, and I swear there's probably like 50 people.
Dude, I remember, I can't remember exactly who, I was with like Marky and maybe Jacka or whatever. We were all in my basement, and I remember one of us or all of us got the call, and they were like, dude, we all need to go to Vance right now. The St. C people, they're chasing Gaff and Charlie from St. C to Vance. and we just all get to Vance. I remember waiting there, and then they didn't even stay. They left, right?
They rolled up, and like they all just kept driving, but one car stopped, and like the kid with the bat got out. But he ended up knowing like DeJay. I think DeJay was there.
Really?
They ended up like knowing each other, and it diffused the situation. But like, yeah, it was about to be like pretty bad, I think. Dude, I remember Dupes was waiting in the parking lot with a fucking crowbar.
Dupes don't fuck around.
Dupes had a fucking crowbar in his hand. I was like, oh shit.
Dupes doesn't fuck around.
That's crowbar.
That was a wild scene.
And I wish I could. I don't even know if. I wish I could have been there when Dupes got into it with Zach Morris in front of Sherrard. I watched the video.
P-Town, right?
No, it was in front of Sherrard's school because they broke the fence.
Who did he fight in the P-Town part?
Oh yeah,
basketball court.
I can't. I know what you're talking about, but I forgot that actually even happened.
There's video of that one too.
Fucking Dupes was.
I swear that was against Zach Morris. Must have been the rematch.
Maybe it was the rematch, dude.
I think they did fight a couple times, dude. There's. Okay, I gotta tell another story because this was like a legendary moment in Wheeling. Fucking, I'm gonna name drop these people because I don't even care because I have to. Fucking Lauren Baker and Kate Edge. Do you remember this? It was my senior year. It's like halfway through it. They were friends. Don't know what happened. I truly don't know that part of the story. Can't remember. But they ended up like hating each other, and they challenged each other to a fight.
I do remember.
They set a fucking date and like a time and a night. It was at Pleasanton, and I went there to watch the fight with a bunch of people. There had to be over 100, 150 people there. It was insane. It was fucking insane. There was so many fucking people there. It was wild. And like Kate Edge was there waiting, and everyone's like, "Oh, where's Lauren Baker? Is she gonna show up?" Lauren Baker comes rolling up finally, and like they step out of the car, and like boom, fight just happens. Next thing you know, sirens everywhere.
Damn.
Fucking, I never like so many people just scattered everywhere. It was so funny. This fucking kid. I'm not going to name drop him, but he was standing next to me, and I don't like this guy. I never liked him, but he was standing next to me, and he was smoking a blunt, and he was like the first person to see the cops rolling up. And I'll just never forget, like, because I was standing next to him, he just was like, I heard, oh, fuck, and I saw the blunt, like, ditch at my feet, and I turn and look, and this dude, and he was a big guy, just fucking booking it, sprinting across the baseball field, like, the opposite fucking way, and it was hilarious. But, yeah, that was a huge moment, that big fight. And it was talked about, hyped up for weeks.
I wasn't there, but I forgot that happened, but I do remember when it did happen.
It was like the talk of the town, dude. It was fucking huge. So many people there.
Dang. Nothing like a good old fashioned brawl.
We didn't have many scraps.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
age.
think we nothing like that really ever happened.
I just
To
think it's
me
funny,
either.
like, as a girl fight.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
it never
created
happened.
that much hype.
Yeah,
Dude, what do I always say? The girl fights are always the best in UFC and everything. Girls can scrap.
Yeah, yeah.
Girls can throw
And
down.
for whatever reason, Pleasanton, it's like a big fight spot, or it was when we were that
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
There's multiple that happened there.
Wonder if there's ever any Pleasanton fight nights anymore.
I don't know, dude. We should make a Facebook page.
We should make a Facebook page.
Town fights.
Yeah, Pleasanton
Trade-
Fight Nights.
Trademark it.
If you're getting into a fight here, post about it in here so we can come watch.
Yeah. Wow, that would be fucking hysterical. Damn.
Dude, I would go watch high school fights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Me too.
I would, dude. If someone was like, dude, rumored,
are you ready for the
big-
beatdown?
big high school fight this Saturday night supposed to happen, like up in Ogleby. I'd be like,
Beatdown.
where at? I'm going.
Everyone's sprinting and Zara's just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just chilling there. Cops roll up. I'm like, hey,
Dude.
I was here to break it up. I was trying. These young kids.
I'll never forget like the first house party once I was 21 that got busted, and I was just super chill.
You're right.
Everyone was running. I just picked up my case of beer
It
and
was
just walked.
great.
Just walked home.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It is kind of a power move. It makes you feel like.
Yeah, I was like, man, I got nothing to worry about right now.
But see, then I always used to worry about if they would pin all the alcohol in the underage house on the person that's 21.
Yeah,
They did that.
They,
has
they,
happened.
that
they used
has
to try to
happened.
do that. Yeah.
I'd be like, who do you know here, sir?
I just like. I remember. I'm pretty sure that happened to like Hancock and them at one of the parties they threw
Really?
at their second house. I remember being there one night and the party got busted. Like people were jumping out of windows and shit. And like I did what you said. I was just kind of chilling because
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm old. I don't need to worry about this.
mm-hmm.
And I was pretty sure that like the cops were like trying to write them up for like contributing.
Damn. So there you go. Lesson learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I tell you the time I felt most awkward?
You can, Bubba.
At the
You
start
don't
of
have to
quarantine?
ask permission,
You can
buddy.
tell
You
me
just let the
whatever you
stories
want.
fly. You just let them fly.
I don't think I've told this on here, but like one of my last years in Morgantown, when I just worked there, I graduated already. We had a friend who he still plays music. He's really good, but he had a band and also worked like the apartment complex that we all lived at. And they had an abandoned 4-person unit just for their band and parties. So it was
What?
like cleared out and
Oh,
they would
that's
throw
cool.
parties there. And he was our age, but I think. And so me and my roommate went one night and we got stopped at the door by like frat guys. Like basically saying like, who do you know here? Like,
Uh-huh.
we're sorry boys, we're like we tap full, we don't have room. And it's like I'm 24 year 20. I think I was 25 years old. I was like, but like we got in and because we were like he's singing, like we fucking know the singer, and it was so fun. But at the same time, it was like kind of sad because you're watching all these kids that are in college. You couldn't walk in there. It was one of those like packed college parties.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't even know what I would do if I was your age and then like these young kids are like, who do you know here? I'd be like, get the fuck out of
No,
my way.
bro.
Yeah, I was like opening accounts at the bank in the day, and now I'm at this like,
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
200-person college party. It's like, what am I doing?
I was only ever denied entry to a party one time, and I still hold a grudge against that person.
As I would.
I
Or
was-
as you should, I mean.
Uh-huh.
I was only denied entry I think it was my last year in college when I went to go. I was drunk and I went to go to back to Beverly Avenue, our
Yeah.
old house. None of us lived there anymore, but I just like wanted to go in there. And I was like, no, dude, like you don't understand. I used to live here. And they're like, we don't care. And they didn't let me in. I was like, oh, whatever.
That's lame.
I know. I was like,
You
come
get
on.
you get a lifetime party pass.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what I
lived
thought. I was
there.
like, dude, bro, come
Dude,
on.
didn't we talked about this like months ago on
Yeah.
here. We need to go to our old
6th Street.
6th Street thing and be like, listen, let's throw a banger. We'll supply all the alcohol and stuff.
Oh, that would be.
We should do
That'd be
that.
so fun.
I might drive down there and figure out who's living there.
I'd do anything to run it back one more time. It was fun. Fun ass times.
We should set that up.
We should.
But yeah, got denied entry to a party by someone from this town, and I was with a like decent group of people. There's probably like 8 of us. They wouldn't let any of us in. and it was fucking shitty because there was like so many people we knew like on the balcony like yelling for us, come in, and then he's on the balcony, he's like, no, you're not allowed in here.
Damn.
I'm not gonna name names, but like I said, I still hate that person.
Who is it?
No, I can't.
Damn.
I hate.
Dang, maybe
I really hate him though. He's a loser.
Spill the tea, dude.
maybe for my bachelor party we can just go to Morgantown for a weekend.
That'd be hysterical. Yeah, and just like boo.
Honestly,
just,
not a bad
Honestly,
idea.
dude, now you just mentioned that, I would have
think
rather have done that for mine
I
than
think it'd
Pittsburgh.
I think it'd be pretty fun.
It
Honestly,
would be. Fuck.
it truly actually would be very fun, honestly.
Damn, let's
Is
do
that
it.
what we're doing?
We'll just get a fucking Airbnb.
That's a,
On
like,
cheat lane?
honestly, now I'm jealous I didn't do that. Went
Well, you
to went
can
to
do it.
Pittsburgh and stayed in the hood.
You can do it with me.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That
That'd
would
be
be
fun.
honestly pretty fun.
Dude, that
Like-
was so hysterical though when we stayed there and like and then what was it, the night before, the day of or whatever, the shooting or whatever
It was like
happened?
30 shots right now.
Like,
Massive. No, it was that night. It was Friday night. We were at that restaurant and the shooting happened while we were there.
Dude, imagine if what we would have done if we were all
If we're
inside.
home, especially like what we were doing when we were there.
I was pan.
We were all like pretty fucked up, and if we would all just heard 30 shots rung out, I could picture us all at that table just being like,
dude, I would have ran downstairs and just like hid.
what the fuck? I would have been on the phone with 911 like real quick.
Help. Hello?
I could tell, dude, like I didn't know anything. I've never like researched what the bad neighborhoods are in Pittsburgh. Like I booked that Airbnb because how close it was to the Penguins arena.
I mean, you couldn't beat it, honestly.
You couldn't.
How close it
no,
was.
I mean
Like,
it's so
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
I just didn't realize it was in the hood. So
It's funny. I saw a TikTok last night that I sent to Zarly and like the hockey people that went to Detroit, and it was like a PSA about Greektown where we stayed, and there was like it was like hashtag Greektown crime, hashtag Greektown or whatever, and it was about like not wearing jewelry or like carrying like when you're on that specific street. It's like
That's scary, dude.
he's like it's a high crime area.
yeah, I'll never go back to Detroit.
No.
Why
no,
would I?
I'll never go back. Literally, I will never go
I
back
have
there.
no interest in ever going back to that city.
No,
Dude, it's
me neither.
It's so wild how my dumb brain works, but like I literally only feel safe on the East Coast. In my brain, I'm like, if anywhere, they're like, where do you want to go? I think of anywhere like Midwest and West Coast, like I'd be petrified, and then anywhere on
No,
the East Coast, I'm like, I'm good.
I think Midwest would be pretty chill. Like
ever
the
pissed off
okay,
a farmer,
not the
dude?
Midwest, maybe like the West, like Colorado.
yeah,
That
I don't
area
see
would
the
be pretty
Midwest
sick.
being that bad either.
No,
like,
listen.
what are some Midwestern states?
it's just how my dumb brain.
Missouri,
works.
Yeah, we'd be fine there.
Missouri would be cool.
Yeah.
Sa-
Again, it's probably beautiful. No shade. It's just how my stupid ass head works.
I've heard that like Oklahoma, specifically the college towns are awesome.
Really?
Like I've heard Norman's just amazing.
Yeah. The legend hails out of Oklahoma.
Which one? They
The
had
Tiger.
like fucking.
The Tiger King.
Oh yeah. I
Which
thought you were
still
talking
never-
about all their Heisman winners.
No, which I still have never watched. But hey, speaking of Oklahoma, it made me think of Texas, and Arch Manning just committed to Texas. So
Did he?
That's fun.
Honestly, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
So we'll
cool.
play
You
against
Wait,
them.
think
what-
he'll be good or you think he'll stink?
I honestly think he'll be an electric factory because it's rumor has it Cooper, before he got hurt as a receiver, like he was
Yeah.
the biggest athlete out of between Peyton and Eli. So just watch this kid just be a menace. But then he could stink. Who knows?
Is he going into his senior year of high school,
I-
or is he going into his freshman year of college?
I believe he's going into his. I think he's in his senior year of high school right now. I think.
Right now,
So he'll be a freshman.
Or no, sorry, I don't know.
And they got to be on break, right?
Yeah,
Summer.
wait,
It's
yeah,
summer.
fuck. Yeah, goes to show.
Dude, do you ever just like not know what time of year, like school wise?
Dude, I thought all.
Do you get what I mean? Like I think like, oh, is school happening right now?
I thought all day yesterday was Thursday. So confused. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
worst.
worst.
and then I was like, well, if it's Thursday, what am I out of town for? And then I was like, oh, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. I don't know though. Like, dude, Texas just got that, and that kid is a freshman. He's like the highest quarterback.
Yeah, he's a sick name
With
too.
he does. He transferred from Ohio State to there.
Yeah,
He's gonna
fuck.
start. If he's a stud,
little
dude, Manning
Jordan.
might not get
Is it Lil Jordan?
That was the
The receiver.
receiver.
Yeah.
Fuck, what is his name? He's got a mullet.
Yeah, he's dope.
Oh,
I'm so excited for football season to start. I don't know. I'm just convinced we're going to go undefeated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are too.
I mean,
I say it
oh,
every year.
this is awesome.
and it's fire.
A
And it's
tale as old as time.
And it's fire because I was reading WVU Pitt players going back and forth on Twitter. Like it's
Really?
get a little spicy. It's gonna be sick. Like
I can't tell you how many I've taken so many Pitt fans like their tweets and screenshotted them so that if we win, I'm gonna search those tweets and be like, yeah, good call. Like just so I can call them all out. I have so many saved in my phone.
I am so excited for that game. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And I still don't even. I think most likely I'll be watching it on TV unless like a last second opportunity arises where it's like, all right, I'm gone. I'm pumped.
Yeah, I was so torn if I should try to get that Monday off of work or to say fuck.
don't get it off?
Or I mean
You mean Friday?
Friday, yeah.
Or we just go to a bar
Well,
in Pittsburgh.
Well, it's a
Oh
big
my
weekend.
Just kidding.
Well, you joke, but there is some WVU bars in Pittsburgh. There's a lot of people from that go to WVU.
no,
from Pittsburgh.
I think that might be more rowdy than being in the game almost.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm just picturing fat daddies.
yeah. But
Watching
see,
games was always so
Dude,
much
I'll
fun
never
there.
forget. Sorry, I got another story.
real quick,
Guilty as charged.
I
with
think-
With the
schools.
stories.
and I would have fun like watching it at the hole though.
I thought you were
Yeah.
telling me
Oh,
real
yeah,
quick, like rushing my story, and
Oh,
it
no.
just totally killed my vibe for a second.
No, no.
I was like, dang, Jake doesn't want to hear my story
Go
at
ahead, my
all.
boy.
We were playing like Iowa State in basketball, and it was away on a Saturday, like early game, like, I don't know, 1 o'clock or something. And it was only like a handful of us. For some reason, we went to Gibby's to watch the game
Babies, baby.
with the McCormick family, and it was just us and like them. I think we're the only people in there. And then we're like, we're gonna go to Fats. Like it'll be sweet there. I swear on my life, I can't remember. I just know it was me and Hammers and Michael. We walk in Fat Daddy's. There is not one person in Fat Daddy's.
Really?
And us three sat at the bar at Fats and watched that game.
That's fun.
Completely empty, big ass Fat Daddy's empty. I'm not exaggerating. I mean 0 people. It was awesome.
That
It
would be
it was fun. Good memory. And then we walked back and we were all hammered at like 3 p.m. and walked through life sciences. You know what I mean?
Pete,
Good
probably.
times.
Pete, yeah.
The
Yeah.
funnel.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Good old
great.
Fucking days.
Good times.
Yeah, but that's a big weekend.
It's a
I
huge
think I'm going to
weekend.
go to that game, but I'll have to go to work the next fucking day and then leave after work for Deep
Batch.
Creek.
Yep. No,
Oh,
I
that's
know.
sick.
That'll be a big weekend. So I don't know.
Wait, who's that?
Neos.
Oh, folk. That's nice.
Yeah. So
You might want to just take that Friday off.
I have it off already.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm about
Is
to
that
just
Labor
request
Day?
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have Friday and
no
Monday off.
way.
That's Labor Day
So
weekend.
do I. That's electric.
Oh.
Whoa.
Harry, you might have some government time
I'll have to check it
since
out.
since you're a Fed. But what we want to talk about it now?
Dang, all right. I just zoned in as if I was at the West Virginia Pitt game.
No,
for
I
a
mean me
second.
too. I could talk about football for hours, but
I'm hyped.
and I'm ready for the Broncos too. I'm very excited. But we're getting to a point too to where hockey's basically done, basketball's done. It's just kind of a
It's
Dead
football
time.
season,
It's
baby.
football.
I mean,
season,
it, yeah, I mean,
exactly,
it really
dude.
is, which is crazy. It's
Next
NASCAR
thing I know, I'll
season.
be in fucking the blue lot,
That's crazy.
not
It's
getting
crazy.
that rowdy because I'm old.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's honestly the move, I've realized.
Mhm.
Having just a nice, mellow buzz on
Yeah,
instead of being
I
goo-
say that, but I'll end up
Well,
just
same,
whacked out.
same.
can't
But
do
like,
it.
instead of being like googly eye, pissed drunk, like a nice mellow, just chilling, drunk at a game sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all just daydreaming
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it. but
I
it's
really, I
okay.
truly am
I
sitting here
was.
and I'm picturing it all.
It
in
is
my
crazy though, because that's gonna be here very quickly.
Yeah, I don't even give a
Four,
fuck.
4th of July is gonna happen, and then it'll be here.
We're about to be good as fuck. I don't even care what anyone says, dude.
Mhm.
Dang.
We're about to be nice. JT Daniels about to light that shit up. I'm not even playing.
I
He's
agree.
about to be nasty. And we're about to be nasty.
Yep.
And our running backs are fucking nasty. And our receivers are nasty. And our whole defense is back. And they have our win. They ever went
Almost.
to what, 5.5? Are you
Fuck,
shitting me?
It's every year.
I'm hammering.
Fuck them.
Trust the climb.
Dude, it's time to climb. Hashtag time to climb. That's what it is now, dude. Wake
Yes.
up. We're climbing.
I'm trying to go to NASCAR.
Yeah,
That's
me
what I
too.
want to do.
I agree.
Yep, I got off today for Talladega, I think.
When is that?
October. Well, end of September, beginning of October.
Who the fuck are you going there with?
Sharps.
Sharpski, yeah.
Fuck, dude, I might come with you.
Yeah, me too. Fuck.
There you go.
Jake, let's go.
I'll do Daga, dude. I've always wanted to do Daga. It'd be fun.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go to NASCAR for a
Have
hot
you done
minute.
it before?
I went to one race in Charlotte, but never staying in the infield and
Yeah.
staying there for a weekend and not just going to the race. that
Hell
night.
yeah.
So
I know the infield would be sick, but part of me wants to sit in the stands and just watch them zoom right by. You know
I
what I
want to
mean?
do infield first, though.
Mhm.
I think infield's got to be first because you got to get that jam bell out of your body
yeah,
type because that's what it is jam bell in the infield of a racetrack, I feel like.
I need a camper so I can sit on top of it
Yeah.
with my lawn chair.
Just rent one.
Binoculars.
I think that's what
Yeah.
we're gonna do is rent one. Well, we're gonna try to.
Yeah. You have to let us know
Yeah.
where you get it from. We'll just be
definitely.
neighbors.
Yep.
Hit up
Absolutely.
Daga.
Dang. Man.
Go ahead.
I'm daydreaming. I can't help it.
I feel like that's all I do.
Wait,
now.
you don't realize what I'm trying to tell? You don't realize
we
what
have
I've
like
been-
one thing left to.
Yeah.
Oh,
dive
Obi-Wan
into before
Kenobi?
yeah.
That's why I've said go ahead.
Oh,
like,
I thought you just wanted me to talk.
no, like 10 times, and then you're like, I'm so mesmerized by football.
Shut up, dude.
Dude,
All right,
okay.
so
Let's
Kenobi
go.
finale. Let's go. What do we think? I loved it from start to honestly. It's what I needed for the show.
Yeah.
It was missing. It was listen. I enjoyed the show. I had a great time. I had fun watching the show, but it was missing something. I thought, and I liked the finale a whole lot. The things we said we wanted to happen happened.
Right.
We got the little Qui-Gon cameo. We got Broken Mask Vader, which was a very emotional Star Wars scene. I thought one of the
Yeah.
best. One of the best scenes for me in all of Star Wars. For me,
Do you think they put Qui-Gon in there at the very end, basically securing a season
no,
2?
I don't. I don't want to say so. I thought it was a perfect ending.
I don't think that anything in that show alluded to season 2, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The only
I
thing
think
it
what
go ahead.
Yeah.
A Riva show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which annoys me.
It's I
I'm
get.
just
I don't
like-
care for a Riva show, but like I told you, it's Disney's gonna
it's
Disney.
It's Disney's gonna
They
Disney.
like to capitalize
Like,
on things.
Half of the reason why they made that show was to introduce a new character that they could spin off from.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, third sister Reva, she was sick, but like, I don't want to watch her show.
Or-
No, I really would not want to watch the show. And honestly, I'm a little upset that I think it would have been better for her character arc to like die at the hands of Vader when
Yeah.
she got
Sure.
Same.
stabbed.
Same.
That's one thing I don't want them to start getting too comfortable with doing is like characters just like
Not
living.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it just becomes that's too much of a trope. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that's annoying that like Qui-Gon got stabbed the same way and he died.
yeah,
Even-
he died in a hot sec, like
yeah,
just a
he
quick
was just, like,
second.
out.
Even
like,
though-
she managed to just travel to another planet and chase a young kid around.
even though
Like,
we knew the storyline, was anybody else rooting for Obi-Wan to kill Darth Vader?
Dude,
Spoiler alert.
See, but
I was like sitting there, I'm like,
listen,
get him,
it's
and I knew
crazy.
he wasn't going to.
That is the only thing. Star Wars is the only thing where I know what's gonna happen, but for some reason I keep like thinking, oh, maybe this time it won't happen.
yeah,
Like every time I watch Revenge of the Sith, I think, oh, maybe he'll just stay there and he won't go.
yeah, right.
But same thing when they were fighting, I was thinking, man, maybe Obi-Wan will turn him back.
yeah. I was like, why? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, why is he leaving him there? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And then I mean, you know, it's gonna happen. But
yeah,
dude,
I was thinking about this the other day. I would love if Star Wars would do maybe a couple like what if
dude,
things.
I'm so down for a Star Wars what if show.
I would love to see like a what if like Anakin didn't go dark.
Yeah.
what
dude.
if shows?
What
are
if it was
sick.
like Obi-Wan that ended up like going
Yeah.
dark?
Dude, the one scene, like from a visual, like cinematography wise, was like one of the top scenes ever. Was when he lifted up all the
that was
rocks.
sick.
Yeah, that
I was like,
dope.
this is fucking sick.
Yeah,
Complete sidebar. Doctor Strange is on.
I saw
Disney
I saw
Plus.
yesterday.
Wow, already?
Yeah.
I'll give my overall thoughts on the show. I would give it a rating of like between a 7 and an 8 out of 10 overall. My complaints are, I think, like too much focus on Reva. Like whatever, I
Yeah.
get it,
I agree, though.
but like I just feel like you're bringing those two characters back. It should have been like really, really centered just on them. Like I would have loved to not like during their duel in that last episode. I hated how it kept cutting away from it to the Reva scene, chasing Luke, because you knew Luke was going to be fine.
Yeah.
So like that annoyed me. I'm like, you're taking away screen time from
The
Vader
goats.
and Obi-Wan. So like that. My biggest issue with the show is time. So I did some maths yesterday. I like really broke down stuff and like total
The math was math.
total screen time for this show, like where we have actual characters on screen. So like you cut away the credits, cut away the recaps and stuff and the opening, whatever. It was 3 hours, 42 minutes, 48 seconds. I really think that there should have been like at least another hour and a half to 2 hours worth of screen time just to like further flesh things out. That's basically my only complaint is time. I didn't like that one filler episode that like basically got us nowhere. Like that was kind of just like, eh. And I thought the final episode duel was awesome. The choreography was sick. I just wish it would have went longer.
Yeah.
Like I wish it would have been like an epic duel. It was an epic duel, but when I mean epic,
Like
I mean
Revenge of the Sith.
yeah,
length.
yeah. I mean like where they're just duking it out for a while.
Yeah.
Like and if you really think about it, that fight went pretty quick, but it was sick. Like the choreography, the visuals, his move off of the fucking rock to crack Vader's helmet was.
It was dope.
And did anyone notice Obi-Wan was using Anakin's moves in that fight from like the flashbacks and stuff?
Oh, I didn't even realize
yeah,
that.
see.
He used a couple of Anakin's moves that you like never see Obi-Wan. It was almost like he was taunting him.
Yeah.
He used the move where he like flipped the saber behind his back
Yeah.
and stuff.
Dude, there were a lot of parallels
yeah,
in the fight itself.
there was.
Like
yeah.
I don't. You guys probably caught on when he threw Obi-Wan in the hole. Like that was Vader had the high ground there.
Yeah.
I was like, that's sick.
They did some cool stuff with the saber colors being
Yeah.
across
Oh,
his
yeah.
face.
And a couple like a few of the dialogue. Obi-Wan said, "Then my friend is truly dead," or whatever,
Right.
and Luke says, "Then my father is truly dead," and that's Vader says, "Obi-Wan used to think as you did in Return of the Jedi," which is very cool. And then I forget what Obi-Wan says, but Vader says, "Then you will die."
Yeah, I will do what I must.
Yeah,
That's what
that-
Obi-Wan says. He says it in Revenge of the
Yeah,
Sith too.
And then when Vader says, "Then you will die,"
Yeah,
he says that to
You will
Ahsoka
die.
yeah.
and when they're fighting
Yeah.
in the Rebel show.
Right.
Really cool.
I think the only thing that kind of bothered me about the show is, again, I loved Reva's character. I just wish
I
she
don't-
would have
yeah.
just stayed evil the whole time.
I don't hate her character. I just thought there was
like
too
her
much
character.
focus.
I enjoy
There-
her
I
character.
think
I
there
just
was-
wish she would have just been bad the
Ye-
whole time instead of like flipped the script towards the end.
Yeah.
Because when she was being badass, she was sick, like in the show. So I don't know. That's the only thing that bummed me out.
Her and Darth Vader's fight was really
It
cool.
was, yeah,
It was
awesome.
cool, and I just feel like she should have just died
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was super.
The only thing I
tropey.
could think of with Reva is if she doesn't have a show, is that she'll have a run in with the GOAT of Disney Plus shows, Mando,
Mando.
which it could.
Yeah.
I mean, it could.
I was thinking the same thing. She might not be getting her own show, but if I was a betting man, I'd say she's getting something, and she's definitely going to show up in one of these other shows.
When's the next round? Do we know when the next round of shows is?
Mando comes
And-
out in like December.
Yeah, and Andor comes
yeah,
out
like
even before
August
that,
or
right?
something.
I'm really excited for that show. I thought
That's the Rogue One prequel.
Yeah.
Right?
dude, I thought the trailer to that looks like really good.
Is the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
Cassian.
I fucking love him. He's the Miguel Gallardo in Narcos.
yeah, dude, he's a
Gosh,
hell of an actor, dude.
So good, dude.
I'm pretty excited for that show. But she's gonna show. Like I could see her showing up in like the Ahsoka show,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that.
cool, too.
You know what I mean? But they
Ahsoka
haven't released Mando season 3 trailer yet. But the trailer's leaked online because they showed it at Star Wars Day or whatever, like to the fans that were there. And the trailer looks sick.
Yeah.
Basically looks like the whole season's going to be about. It looks like Bo-Katan is going to become the antagonist.
Yeah, I like that.
But did you watch it? The leaked trailer?
No.
Can I give a little spoiler
Yeah,
away?
yeah.
You know who's going to be in this season? Which from the sequel trilogy, actually one of my like favorite little minor characters is that Babu Frick.
No way.
No way.
Dude, I love
showed
that
him,
guy.
They showed him like for like 2 seconds in the trailer, and the crowd went nuts.
I love that guy.
I love that.
That's
so
sick.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did they show Grogu at all in it?
oh yeah.
Did he change at all?
No, looks the
Dang.
same.
I want there to be like
Start aging him a little
10
bit.
years later.
I
or
saw
something.
Boba Fett's actor was like, I want to get back to like playing like dark Boba Fett.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
He
He
doesn't
did say that.
he doesn't like. Well, yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
trying to be funny, dude. Bust balls.
I don't
Folk you.
want to talk shit on Boba Fett because I like the actor and I like the character, but I really didn't like how the show ended. I didn't like the final episode.
He I mean, it was cool, but he just like. I don't remember him as like this hero type arc.
Like
And I feel like that's what they're portraying him as.
I like the first 2 episodes that showed like how he survived and what he had to go through. Like those were cool backstory episodes. I hated episode 3 with that stupid chase scene. But then the 2 episodes that were basically just Mandalorian episodes were amazing.
Yeah.
Those were that's peak
Give
for
me
me.
the Boba Fett that's
I can't think of the
killing
chase.
ass,
The
dude.
chase.
It was episode 3 where the dude with the long things off his head gets in that speeder, and then all the people with the colored bikes chase him through the streets.
Oh yeah.
That was ass.
Yeah, the Power Rangers
Yeah,
were
that
weird.
Power Rangers
Yeah.
episode.
But I loved the whole Tusken Raider storyline.
So, yeah, I really
love
like that. It's just kind of, I agree with you, and I agree with what the actor said. Like, you give him this really cool backstory on how like he survived and all the stuff with the Tuskens and how he got his staff and everything. But then especially with the way you ended Mando season 2, with him showing back up at that thing and just killing the dude
Like a
and
badass.
taking the throne,
Dude,
but then he's not a badass anymore.
I know.
He's like sparing people.
Dude,
He's like
Boba
being
was sick in Mando season 2.
yeah, exactly.
Like that's why I said I think we talked about before. I think he's better as just a little side
I agree.
Yeah.
character. I don't think he needs a whole thing.
I have to absolutely agree with that.
Like when he came rolling up when he put his armor back on for the first time in Mando
Mhm.
and just started fucking all the stormtroopers up.
And he looked sick because
Yeah.
he had his armor on over like the cloak thing.
Yeah, dude.
He looked badass.
Yeah.
He
So-
didn't wear that cloak thing in the Boba series.
No.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all in all, where does Kenobi rank in Star Wars lore?
Oh, I think it's I like it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Dude, you can't go wrong with those actors.
Yeah.
For real though.
I'd say
I hope they give, not necessarily. I'm not saying I want to see either of them in the same series again, but I think they could do like little Vader stories, and there's a lot of Obi-Wan stuff still to tell. We've seen it in like Rebels and
yeah.
stuff.
Obviously
Yeah,
better.
they could do so much.
I think better than obviously the sequel trilogy. Obviously better than Boba Fett. I still think Mandalorian has the throne of
I
this.
love Mandalorian.
I mean, I think Mandalorian is the best Disney Plus show. Period. Like
I
Marvel,
agree.
out of Marvel and Star Wars.
And like I just recently did a rewatch of the first 2 seasons. Like it's fucking good.
Yeah.
Like the Mandalorian's fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, for me, of course, I'm biased, but I think the only thing that tickles me as much as Mando's was the Loki show. I loved Loki show for
Yeah,
some
it was
reason,
good
but
too.
Mando's did.
It was Loki's really good.
But I don't know. Anything else you, bro, chachos want to say?
Nope, I'm good.
Got nothing.
I hate a couple of things this week.
Let's go, dude.
First, I hate Ohio State
Yes.
and
Stink.
trying to trademark the. I've never understood that thing. So it's stupid.
They won.
I guess so.
But
Did they really win?
No, I'm not even kidding.
No,
They-
I know.
yeah, it's trash. it's garbage. It's weird that they can trademark the word "the." I mean, I mean, maybe we should try to trademark like banana or like just a normal word and see if we can win it. I don't even get what that means though. to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't either, because does that mean now like so many like say like bands that are called like the whatever have to take the away?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
I
it
don't-
is
I
the
don't
highest
get it
taken a
either.
piece?
Probably just did like you can't make a shirt that says the, and like only they can. I would assume.
That's I don't even get that.
But it's
Our
all
next
that,
our next juice box drop coming soon. It's the t-shirts.
but it's stupid. And also, this might be a little, I don't know, get people mad.
Yeah.
I hate when people do an Instagram post and then they post the same thing in their story.
Yeah, I know.
That says new post. I hate that.
I don't like it either.
I
don't
agree.
get it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is true. Like I've noticed that's a big trend with all the big TikToker people, and then I start seeing like local people doing it to where, Bubba, you're talking about when they put new post over the picture in the story so you can't really
Yes.
see it. Garbage.
Yeah, that is fucking trash.
Absolute garbage. I agree.
I agree.
Are we good?
I have something I hate.
Let's
I hate
go.
people, and I'm sorry if any of you guys do this. I don't hate you if you do this, but I was at the Highlands today and just saw somebody just like fucking drive across a huge parking lot, not like through all the parking spaces, like diagonally. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's trash.
Yeah.
Get in the fucking lane.
Yeah.
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 Like you're gonna just blindside somebody by mistake.
Very true. I've done it once or twice. But I know
Sure,
what
we
you
all.
mean.
I mean, I have too, but like today, it really irked me because it was like too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it, drive through one set, but like if it's a massive parking lot that's got like rows and rows and rows of it, and you just go through all of them, I'm like, what are you doing?
I do it all the time at Target.
Do you?
Yeah, because I turn in that first turn.
Well, I don't hate you.
No, hey, dude,
I
it's
hate
fun.
you.
I turn in that first turn, and like Target's one of the one stores at the Highlands that has a parking lot that is just
Too big.
entirely too big for
Uh-huh.
a store.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it will never fill all the parking spots. So it's just like they have it set up where you turn in that first little thing, and then there's not really good direction. You either go to the front of the store or the back. So I'm always just like skirt right through there.
I feel it. Yeah.
Shout out Target for all you do.
Top Gun, awesome.
Oh, we didn't get to talk about Top Gun
No,
yet?
but I just wanted to say it was awesome.
Yeah, no, Top Gun was awesome. It's definitely one of
Because I thought about the Highlands, and I thought, oh,
Yeah.
movies, and then I thought, oh, Top Gun.
It was awesome. I can't wait to watch it again.
It was fire.
Shout out Mouse Teller, Smoke Show, and Glenn Powell,
Mm-hmm.
also Smoke Show. All right, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Subscribe to the YouTube Juicebox Podcast, and that's about it. Thanks.
You can catch me on Instagram at John Theodore Nixon. That's John Theodore Nixon on Instagram. I'm on the Juicebox Podcast Twitter. It's at the Juicebox Pod. It's at the Juicebox Pod. Follow us on Facebook, the Juicebox Podcast. We are not diabetes, the Juicebox Podcast.
Follow me on my inactive Twitter at Bubba Slaughter.
I am only available on Twitter at JuiceBoxZar. That's JuiceBoxZar. That's ZAR.
Z as in zebra, A as in apple, R as in Reebok.
Don't get it twisted.
Bye-bye.